Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today is day 27 of our Yoga Beam Challenge, and we are back on the letter E for energy. And today we're doing a crown chakra practice. We're on the crown chakra now, the last of the chakras. Our crown chakra is responsible for our connection to spirit, our wisdom, our self-knowledge, and it's located on the top of your head. So we'll be doing poses that involve leading with the top of your head, pulling up through the crown of your head, bringing your body into alignment. So let's go ahead and get started in an easy seated position. And we're going to do the mudra of 1,000 petals because the lotus that is associated with your crown chakra is the 1,000-petal lotus. So to do this hand mudra, we're going to touch the tips of our index finger and the tips of our thumbs, the rest of our fingers spread wide, and we're going to hold this lotus over our head, this mudra over our head. So you can close your eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Taking a few moments to prepare our minds and our bodies for this crown chakra practice. We hope to connect to our spirit, increase our wisdom, and our self-knowledge. Take an inhale. Begin to interlace the fingers, press the palms towards the ceiling, reach up, breathe up. Exhale, release the hands, twist to the right side. Left hand outside of right knee, right fingertips face the wall behind you. Look over to the right or towards the back of the room. Let your spine be nice and long. Imagine a string pulling you up through the crown of your head. Good. Inhale, come to center. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away again. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand outside of left knee. Left fingertips face the wall behind you. Look over to the left, or you can look over the left shoulder. Pull up through the crown of the head. Good. Take an inhale, come back to center. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away again. Exhale, release the hands down to the ground. Let's make our way up to a table position for some cat-cow, Marjariyasana, and Bidalasana. Spread your fingers wide. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Bring the knees underneath the hips. Take an inhale, flip the tailbone upward, lift the chin. Nice and open heart. Drop the belly down, arch the spine. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone under. Chin comes down to the chest, bow the head down. Good. Inhale, back to cow, flip the tailbone up and away, arch the spine, lift the chin. Exhale, round the spine. Tuck the tailbone under. Bring the chin to the chest. Good. Let's do a few more rounds at your own pace. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Bring your spine back to neutral. Fingers spread wide still. And we're going to rock back and forth over the wrists. Giving our wrists a nice stretch here. If you like, you can move around in a circle. To the right. And then to the left. Let's come back to stillness again. Big toes together, knees wide. Float the hips back towards the heels for Balasana, child's pose. Melt the chest down. Keep the hips lifted or place a pillow or block underneath the hips if you need to. Good. Let's take an inhale, float the body forward to table. This time, bring the knees close together to touch. Exhale, we're going to sit our hips back towards the heels. And then we're going to interlace our fingers behind us and come to a rabbit pose. So for rabbit pose, we're going to bring our forehead down to the ground and then start to lift our hips until the crown of our head is on the ground or close to the ground. And let those arms fall out behind you. Good. A couple more breaths in your rabbit pose. Inhale. Exhale, sit the hips back towards the heels again. Release the hands. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Float your body forward to table. And we'll come up to down dog. So tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back. Press the chest towards the thighs, the heels towards the ground. Let's pedal our feet a little bit. Shifting our weight from one foot to the other. And then we'll start to take an inhale, extend this right leg back. Exhale, foot steps up in between the hands. Staying up on the back toe if you can. And we'll sweep the arms up for high lunge. So our right knee is bent, aligned over our ankle. You can bring your stance to about hips distance apart. Pulling up through the crown of the head here. Arms extended up, palms facing each other. Inhale. Exhale, we'll shift our weight into this right foot. Moving into Vrksasana, tree pose. So bring your hands to heart center. You can rest your toes on the ground and the heel on the ankle. You can slide your foot up to the calf. Or you can grab it and bring it up to the thigh. Just make sure you're resting your foot above or below your knee. Wherever your foot is resting, as long as it's not resting on your knee, you're just fine. Hands at heart center. Open this left knee out to the side, nice and wide through the hips. Maybe you have a little teeny tiny back bend here. Very subtle. And then find your drishti, your focal point, to help you balance. Make sure you're pulling up through the crown of the head here. Feeling that energy pulling up. Making you nice and long. Bringing you into alignment. Take an inhale. Exhale, step back with this left foot. Big step back. Rotate the heel down flat. Then we're going to pivot both toes to face the left side of our mat. Toes will come in, heels will come out. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, dive down for a wide leg forward bend. So you can bring your hands to the ground, or maybe bring the hands to the ankles, or you can even interlace the fingers behind you and let the arms fall out behind your back. For your wide leg forward bend, Prasarita, Padottanasana. Good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower those hands down to the mat. Come up for a half lift. And then start to walk your hands towards the front of the mat. Coming to a lunge position. And then from here, we'll step our right foot straight back, coming to down dog. Good. Taking a couple breaths. If you need a break, drop down to the knees. And then when you're ready, let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg extends back. Exhale, step it up in between the hands. And then sweep the arms up for your high lunge. Staying up on the back toe. Left knee bent and aligned over your ankle. Shoulders relaxed. Pull up through the crown of the head here. Good. Inhale. Exhale, shift your weight into this left foot. Hands come to heart center. Remember your different positions for Vriksasana tree pose. So resting the toes down, the heel on the ankle, on the calf or on the thigh. Remember to be above or below the knee, whichever option you pick. Let that right knee be open. Find your drishti, your focal point. That'll help you balance. Pull up through the crown of the head. Feel that alignment. Inhale. Exhale, big step back with the left foot. Rotate that heel down flat. Pivot both toes to face the right. Toes in, heels out. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, dive down for your wide leg forward bend. Hands to the ground on the ankles. Or interlace those fingers behind you and let those hands fall out. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, release the hands down to the ground. Start to walk your hands towards the front of the mat. Come to a lunge position. And then we'll step this left foot back. Come to down dog. Good. Couple breaths here. Take an inhale. Exhale, let's drop down to the knees. Big toes together, knees wide. Float the hips back towards the heels. Extend the arms forward. Melt down to child's pose, Balasana. Good. We'll take an inhale in Balasana. Exhale, shift your weight forward to table. And we'll come to a kneeling position for Ustrasana, camel pose. Now you have a couple options here. You can rest your forearms on your lower back, pull up through the rib cage, lift the chest, and let the head fall back. If you like a little more, you can extend those arms behind you, or you can bring your hands to the heels and push the hips forward, bringing them over the knees. I like the more beginner version of Ustrasana. So I'm going to rest my forearms on my lower back, lift up through the rib cage, keep the hips over the knees, let the head fall back. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Bring those knees close together. Sit the hips back on the heels or towards the heels. Melt your chest down over the legs and let your arms rest along your sides for this more restorative version of Balasana, child's pose. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Our legs will extend forward. Flex those toes back towards you. And from here, we're going to bring our hands down on either side of the hips, moving into Dandasana, staff pose. So actively press through the hands. You don't need to lift your hips off the ground or anything. Actively press through the hands. Think about a string pulling you up through the crown of the head here, chin parallel to the floor. And you can bring your chin, keep your chin parallel to the floor, or maybe you just give it a slight lift. Feel that activation up through the crown chakra. Simple pose, but it does take a little work. Good. Inhale. Exhale, relax. We'll sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, start to hinge forward. Bring your hands down on either side of your legs. And start to walk the fingers forward. Coming to a seated bend. Paschimottanasana. If you like to grab your toes, you can. And then once you settle into the pose, you can round your spine and melt down a little bit more. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll back up to a seat. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, let's do a twist to the right. Left hand outside of the right leg. Right fingertips face the wall behind you. Looking over to the right or to the back of the room. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, twist to the left. Same thing. Look over to the left or towards the back of the room. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release the hands down. Bend the knees. Scoot the hips close to the heels and we'll make our way down to our back. can let the knees fall out as the bottom of the feet come together for this reclined bound angle pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. You can let the arms rest at your sides, or we're going to bring the arms overhead and grab the elbows. Resting here for a few breaths. From here, you can inhale, exhale, release to Shavasana with the feet reaching towards the bottom corners of the mat, arms resting at your sides, palms facing upward. You can also come to a seat if you like. Let's come back to those long, slow breaths. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. And come back to your natural breath. And allow your body to be relaxed as it melts down into your mat and into the floor. And while you're here, I'll say some crown chakra affirmations to you, which you can repeat silently to yourself or aloud. I am at peace. I am pure love and light. All is well. Take an inhale. Exhale, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And if you're laying down, roll over onto your favorite side using your arm as a pillow. Taking a moment to revisit those affirmations, to reflect on your practice, and to extend gratitude towards yourself for doing something good for your mind and your body and your spirit today. And when you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat. And together we'll sweep the arms up overhead, hands meet. Exhale the hands down to heart center. Namaste. Okay guys, thank you for joining me for this crown chakra practice. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought about this video. We're almost at the end of the challenge, so let me know how you're feeling, if you've noticed any changes, how your body has been feeling. Check the links out in my description box about joining my channel as a member, Black Yogi Nico Marie merch, and my DJ channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Peace and love.